Immanuel Kant is a thinker whose ideas have stood the test of time and remain relevant to every generation. His words continue to inspire us to think more deeply, make informed decisions, and seek meaning in life. Enjoy watching on the GreatsQuotes channel. All progress requires discipline, and all discipline requires sacrifice. Problems are part of life, and meeting them with a smile is the art of living. Gratitude ages quickly. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Those who lie demean not only themselves but human dignity as a whole. All our knowledge begins with experience, but not everything comes from experience. Women make even the male sex more refined. No one has the right to be happy at the expense of another's misfortune. The more habits, the less freedom. A cheerful expression gradually reflects on the inner world. The true wealth of a person is the ability to be content with little. If you punish a child for bad behavior and reward them for good behavior, they will do good for the sake of gain. When a person opens up to you about their difficulties, they are not seeking pity, but expressing trust. Treat this not as a weakness, but as a recognition of your moral duty to be attentive and respectful. It is not thoughts that need to be taught, but thinking. To make a wise choice, you must first know what you can do without. Everything that has no price has value. Life should not be just a means to happiness. It is an end in itself if lived with dignity. Money can give you power, but not respect. It is strange that people want to live long in order to sleep through most of their lives. Wisdom is more valuable than money, for it is not subject to depreciation. Our ear is a wide open door to flattery, but a needle's eye to truth. It is never too late to come to your senses, but if understanding comes late, it is more difficult to use it. Peace is the goal to which nature leads man, even if he does not realize it. Be strong, for life is not your mother to be kind to you. A person acquires true value only when they live not for pleasure, but for principles. A life devoted solely to making money devalues the person themselves. For a man, there is nothing more offensive than to be called a fool. For a woman, to be told she is ugly. Every life is valuable as a manifestation of humanity in the individual. No one should expect philosophy to bring them happiness. It only makes a person worthy of happiness. A household in which money is spent without accountability is a bad one. Morality is not a teaching about how we should make ourselves happy, but about how we should become worthy of happiness. When justice disappears, there is nothing left that could give people's lives value. It is in our nature to gravitate toward desires that are obviously empty. Conscience is the awareness of the inner court of judgment in a person. Everything that happens is conditionally necessary. Happiness cannot be bought for any amount of money because it is connected with dignity, not price. One person looks at a puddle and sees mud, while another sees the stars reflected in it. Give a person everything they want, and in that very moment, they will feel that it is not everything. A wise person can change their mind. A fool never can. Have the courage to use your own mind. The truth is not difficult to find. It is difficult to accept. The freedom to wave your arms ends at the tip of another person's nose. Two things fill the soul with ever new and increasing wonder and reverence: the starry sky above and the moral law within. He who has renounced excess has renounced deprivation. Good manners are precisely what gives rise to all the good in the world. True friendship and love are only possible when based on respect. We cannot learn philosophy. We can only learn to philosophize. Intuition never fails those who are prepared for anything. Spend time with losers. They have experience, not ego. Freedom is the right to act in such a way that your freedom can coexist with everyone else's freedom. Always treat a person as an end, never as a means. When a girl tells you about her problems, it does not mean that she is looking for sympathy, but that she recognizes you as a trustworthy person. And trust is a duty that obliges respect. Humanity is the ability to participate in the fate of other people. Immanuel Kant is a legendary figure. He lived his entire life in Königsberg and rarely left his city, but his ideas changed the whole world. He never married, devoting himself to philosophy, his work, and teaching, because he considered science and reason to be the main meaning of existence. He was so punctual that residents would set their watches by his walks, and at the same time he was a true master of conversation. For more than 40 years he taught and wrote about philosophy, science, and even the origin of the universe. He wrote his most important books after the age of 50, proving that maturity is a time for great discoveries. His words still ring true today as a law of life, proven by experience. If you appreciate the wisdom of great thinkers and want to discover new ideas every day, subscribe to the GreatsQuotes channel. Here you will find quotes that inspire, teach, and help you look at life more deeply.